Good late Sunday evening. I'm certified meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in. It is December 10th of 2017, and another weekend has come and gone. A quiet weekend, and not too bad as far as temperatures go. We've seen a cool start to the weekend, then a nice bump in temperatures today. In fact, let me show you the proof in the pudding with a look at Joplin Regional Airport's highs over the past 10 days. Even going back to last weekend, it was quite a mild weekend with 61 on Friday, 67 on that Saturday, and then a week ago today we had highs in the lower to middle 70s, but once we got past another mild Monday, we saw temperatures drop into the 40s Tuesday, down to 33 for an afternoon high this past Thursday afternoon. It was definitely cold when I was out for the Parsons Christmas Parade that night. Then we rebounded into the 40s to start the weekend out, and then again, afternoon high today of 58, warmer than our average high of 48. I think we can squeeze in another day above normal before temperatures look to drop right back down as we go into Tuesday. In fact, temperatures look to be kind of up and down as we go throughout the week ahead. At the very least, right now, with that view from 7th and Rangeline, it is looking nice and quiet from the east side of Joplin. With the quiet skies and the breeze that has lightened up a bit, we have cooled back quite a bit since our afternoon highs flirted near the 60-degree mark this afternoon. At about 10:51 on a Sunday night, some outlying areas outside of Pittsburgh and Joplin are seeing at least mid-30s going into the overnight hours, while the rest of us primarily in the mid to upper 30s to a few spots, still trying to hold on to 40 degrees, but everyone's going to start cold again as we go into your Monday morning. At the very least, we had a southwest breeze this morning to really help us out after a cold start in the 20s this morning. Then as the afternoon got underway, it was primarily a west breeze, still a milder breeze. That's what overall really helped us warm up this afternoon. For the time being, going into the overnight hours, we are seeing a southwest breeze kick back in at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. That means temperatures won't be so prone to go back into the 20s tonight. Granted, 30s is still cold, but still it's an improvement compared to the 20s that we started this morning out with. The Skywatch Storm Tracker has been bone dry and quiet again today, like it has been all weekend long. The wider view of the four-state region looking quiet once again until you venture to the north a ways, especially in parts of Minnesota, working back up to about Winnipeg in Canada and even into North Dakota, where our next system is moving in some rain, a mix of rain and freezing rain, and even some snow, especially snow in parts of Minnesota just outside of the Minneapolis-St. Paul metro. Unfortunately, with this system poised to work into our area tomorrow, it won't have a lot of moisture to work with. So unfortunately, for the snow bunnies, we're not going to see big snow chances with this. What this system will do is take some cold air that's been bottling up behind the front, and it will start to drag in here as we go throughout your Tuesday once we get that northwest wind to kick in behind the front. So when will the front work in? Let's time things out with the wind tracker. It's a good indicator because once we get that northwest breeze in, that will indicate that the front will have passed on through. Won't be the case for Monday morning, though. We'll still be ahead of the front, meaning a southwest breeze at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Going throughout the morning, though, the front will be passing on through, and many of you will start to notice that southwest breeze turning out of the west, eventually out of the northwest, especially by lunchtime. With that said, even though the northwest breeze works in by lunchtime, I still think we can squeak out a mild day before the winds pick up at about 10 to 20 with gusts near 30 miles per hour. And eventually, that good northwest wind will bring in the colder air, especially by Monday night and Tuesday morning. I want to bring this to your attention, though, before we get to the temperature forecast. With that northwest breeze planning on picking up tomorrow afternoon with gusts near 30 miles per hour at times, we got to watch the humidity levels as well, because this is going to be a dry front and working with a relatively dry air mass. Look at the projected humidity values for it by tomorrow afternoon, mainly between 25 and 30%. That's a pretty dry air mass for our area for mid-December. So with those two factors setting up, a gusty wind for tomorrow and some dry air in place for your Monday, I would not be surprised if we had red flag warnings being issued or being considered as we go through your Monday because of that higher fire danger. So if you want to do any outdoor burning, I would at least contact your local fire department before you go about it. In general, though, I would hold off on it until at least we get either a lighter breeze or a more moist air mass in here. In general, though, once we get past a mild Monday, we'll be bouncing between the 40s and the 50s for much of this week. Maybe some slight rain chances with the system by next Sunday, but once we get into the week of the 17th, that's when we'll have to keep an eye on things because, sticking with Doug's pattern, we could see some systems try to fire up and actually bring us some decent rain, maybe snow chances by then. For the overnight, though, it is about a quiet night and a cold night. Temperatures on the future track here a little bit overdone. I'm thinking mid-30s to start your Monday morning out. But by the afternoon, before that northwest breeze starts to bring in the colder air, even with partly sunny skies, this time around I think the future track has the right ideas, going along with what I'm thinking. After we start near 34 in the morning, we're in the mid-50s by lunchtime, and I think we can squeak out 60 degrees for an afternoon high tomorrow. Before that northwest breeze starts to bring in that colder air, we quickly fall through the 40s, the 30s. I'm thinking upper 20s to near 30 degrees to start your Tuesday morning out, and then we only rebound to 42 degrees for Tuesday afternoon. Back into the 50s on Wednesday, with most of us around 57, then back into the mid-40s Thursday and Friday, then we're back into maybe the upper 50s by Saturday. Then we'll see if we can get some rain chances in by Sunday, and hopefully some better systems with better rain chances on the week of the 17th. Have a good night. Have a great Monday.